All right, collective. Welcome back to my channel, Divinely Venus 13. And I'm back to give you guys your world reading. And we already know what world readings is all about, or should I say global readings. It's about what's going on across seas in America that our governments are not telling us. Your local state governors and politicians are not bringing to the forefront that you guys need to know. Okay. I, for one, would like to know what the hell is going on, not only in my country, but state and so forth, especially if I know it's going to affect me and my kids and down in the long run, just like how they're making these laws. Again, a lot of you guys are being distracted when it comes to what they're doing in the background. They put all these fucking half-naked celebrities in y'all face. They're up here now with the whole fucking alien shit. You know it's ridiculous again when they mention shit like that and people like, nigga, when is the rent gonna go down? Okay, we got aliens. I mean, what are they gonna bring to us? I mean, are they helping us lower the rent? I mean, if they're not, then who the hell cares? That is desensitized. That's how you know when the country is very, very desensitized. Again, you get desensitized and programmed with all these movies and shit like that as you grow up. So when the shit happen in front of your face, you'd be like, it happened. And what? You know? Yeah, but anyway, I for one, and I know you guys will like to know what's going on behind the scenes as well, and I'm here to give it to you, okay? I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the reading and see what was going on. All right, so earlier, I did a little bit of a pre-read, and I should have recorded it and I did record it, but shit was getting messed up, and I just had to re-record. But anyway, I was picking up something to do about a politician, um, some type of whistleblower is going to come out. Maybe there was some type of politician whose family got executed, and something is going to come out when it comes to her dealings. Like, I don't know why it's taking me back to that story where this politician, I don't know if she was like attorney or politician or whatever she was, and she her whole family was killed. Um Hashtag murdered. It was murdered by a UPS guy. Remember that the man was delivering some type of package, and when the baby boy went to open the door, he let out goddamn me 100 rounds on damn me the whole house. Everybody got caught up but her. Okay, husband died, child died. I don't know if she got wounded or if it's something. It was to the point to where I think she was the only one that survived it. Something, I feel like there was still some type of evidence out there that's gonna link back to this. It has something to do with international waters and probably some dealings across seas. Um, Somebody could be getting blackmailed as well because somebody know what this person has done, and I believe there was a teenage son because teenager kept coming out, and I got politician, family member. Politician family member can range from not sister. Oh yeah, it could be sister, but mainly in immediate family, like wife, son, kids, grandmother, things like that. Um, I was also picking up that there was also going to be a whistleblower that comes out with some type of contracts that some of our doctors in hospitals have with the government to to basically test shit out on y'all. Y'all may be thinking y'all was going to going in and get vaccinations and things like that when really you're really getting dosed up with experimental drugs that's not approved by the DEA, and your doctor knew about it. I feel like there was targeting a certain group of people they feel like they are disposable. I feel like there's going to be some type of whistleblower that's coming up about that. Again, it's taking me back to when kind of like the not the polio, but the POV virus. I think it's called POV or whatever. A PSV or Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you slide it under the door? I don't. I'm not sure if that was. Oh, thank you. Anybody else want?
The only thing I have is that blue one.
And you still got it?
That's why I have to put it either right here or there. Otherwise, I have
Mm.
two.
Anyway, okay, that was weird. Anyway, back to vaccinations. I was picking up again. There's going to be some type of whistleblower that possibly come out with some type of agreements that a lot of these doctors had. It also could be some of these doctors are now um wanting to go against whatever contract they was under and no longer want to do it. Okay, so that's what some of the things I was picking up on before I decided to go ahead and actually start doing the reading. Okay. All right, spirit of the highest white light, show us what we need to see when it comes to what is going on around this world that we need to see. Show the cards that we need to see when it comes to what's going on around this world that our local government and stuff is not telling us. Okay. We got rituals in Alaska. Okay, something is going down in Alaska. What else we got here? We got a setup. Okay, I think I was it. Okay, before I start pulling out these cards, I believe I was explaining something about the you know some of these vaccinations that you get when you're a teenager. I think it's called like the POV or um something like that virus that help you from catching it from other people. Okay, so that turned out to be a whole, full of, a ball of shit because I believe not um, I would like to say maybe like 6 years ago, it came out to where they were saying that the vaccination didn't, protect the teenagers that was taking it, but there was mainly increasing, um, there was increasing the chances of contracting infections and things like that. So it was not for them, but definitely harming them. And I think that came out before, where a lot of people was taking these pharmaceuticals to court because of it. Again, how these vaccinations is meant to help us when we're just one big experiment, and a lot of these things is not what they say they are. Just like the the vid fucking vaccination. What happened after they was telling these people, "Oh, you're gonna be great so long you take the one, two, like all four of them and all this shit," and what ended up happening? Higher deaths, people getting sick, blood is clogging. I believe that mainly happens when, like, it's kind of like a reaction to like fucking snake venom. What happens? Everything gets clogged. Your shit just. I mean, they was finding weird shit in these people. Okay, I feel like there's gonna be some type of whistleblower that's coming out. That's gonna be, and there's gonna be leaking information, but it don't have to necessarily do with the vaccine, but it has something to do with some type of medicine that these doctors was under some type of contract to keep hush hush that they was given to us without our knowledge, so the government could see how it affect us and our immune systems. Okay, let's see. We have, while I'm shuffling, you guys already know what I'm going to ask you for. Go ahead, hit that like, share, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into it. spirit of the highest white light, show our collective what they need to see when it comes to what's going on in this world that we need to know. Okay. Heartless. These people are very heartless. Who is heartless, spirit? Not that I have to ask, but show our collective what we need to see. What is to this heartless, okay? Oh wow. Okay, you just gonna throw it at me. All right. Passing laws without the public knowledge. Man, didn't I say this at the beginning of the video? Again, everybody's being distracted with these fucking half naked goddamn me people out here that they call rappers and all this shit, and y'all missing what's going on in the background. They're fucking passing laws that's here to fucking hinder you in the long run. And guess what? By the time they lay it on you, you'll be like, oh, that never happened. But man, y'all gotta pay attention, man. Normally, if they constantly keep putting certain shit in y'all face, it's because they want y'all to miss out on what they're doing in the background. Okay? They have been passing laws without the public knowledge. The music industry, talk about them bastards. The music industry is involved. Religious factors, Christians, Jews, Indian, satanic groups, pagan, all this shit. I hope, like, you know how in Florida and shit, like they're now in some of these schools where they're teaching these kids Luciferian. Well, I ain't gonna say Luciferian. They're teaching them satanic shit. I believe in some of these schools, these hey, I believe some of these schools have been were allowed to teach some of these kids Satanism. And I feel like there's going to be a lot more states fighting for this to happen. They're like, okay, if Christianity could be in some of the schools, why can't say Satanism or paganism? This shit is about to get pushed by the music industry. And there was laws that's going to help them bring this to passing. There's some type of laws, like say they're going to create laws like people could, it's something to do with religion factors. You know how they got this whole thing with this transgender shit and the terms him, her, it, they, them, that type of shit. But it's having to do with religious factors being brought into shit in places like fucking schools and shit like that. There's gonna be some laws that's gonna pass that's gonna allow these people to start doing this shit more in the open. Probably fall under like the rights movement or the right to do this and do that. Fucking sacrificing shit out in the open. Y'all, yeah, you need to wake up. Listen, and on top of the deck, we got old laws. There's something to do with laws. Y'all need to go back and start looking at some new laws that was passed. And I mean from all states. Okay? Because normally what happened in one fucking state, well, technically, if they pass the damn laws for the whole United States. Well, anyway, y'all need to look at some of these laws they just passed. Something that we're overlooking here. We got the state of Arizona involved with this. So there could be some type of new law in Arizona that now everybody know about. And it's not in a good way because I got heartless and old laws. It's giving me that Jim Crow shit that was passed in fucking Mississippi that allow people to fucking do whatever they want because of the color of your skin. We got money wiring. So the industry was behind some type of new law that was passed in AZ without the public knowledge that's going to help them do whatever. that's gonna help them. Could I don't know. Oh man, gotten way over the head. Highly weird is involved. Somebody's getting in way over their heads. Hollywood is definitely involved with this when it comes to this fucking religious factor. They could have been paying politicians and shit in Arizona to have certain laws passed that's going to allow them to get away with certain shit, and it's going to fall under religious factors. Say, um, let's say again, these are Satanists. Some type of law is going to some type of law that was passed in Arizona that's protect their rights to openly practice shit and do shit like that. They was definitely paid for this law to be passed. There could have also been an old law that was outdated. Like there could have also been an old law that was turned over that not many people know about that was brought back without the public knowledge that goes in a favor of this music industry in Hollywood. Wow. Global reading for the collective. Global reading for the collective. There's a lot of cards. Global reading for the collective. We got shapeshifters. Lies and deceit when it comes to gifted people. Gifted people. A child. South Korea. North and South Korea. I'm also getting there was some low key law that was passed that allowed them to start looking for gifted children to start taking gifted children. Okay, before I even say more things, I'm gonna say this. Everything I say in this reading is allegedly all the way to the end. This is for entertainment purposes only.